Hello and welcome everybody to today's video. Welcome to the Vee Academy. My name is Crumbrion, Professor Crumbrion, if you would. And today we're going to be taking a look at a wonderful game that we played on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, and be happy to get your reactions to it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. If you want to follow me and watch games in real time, check me out on twitch.tv/Crumbrion. For now, let's go check out the game. Thanks for watching.
3, 2, 1, go!
Arm is so fucking sore from work. I didn't work today and my arm is still sore from yesterday. I had today off. I'm on vacation. Just in case anyone's wondering. I'm not, there's nothing untoward going on. I'm just on vacation, so I had to hear from my coworker. He was alone today because my one coworker who's supposed to be working, with her today, decided just to come in early during the day instead of coming in for her afternoon shift. Because, you know, that's a thing. Yeah, we also had a Radiant Charizard start that game too, which is brutal. Very similar to this start, actually. That was a really shit game to climb back from when we got there, so. It's going to be a same situation where we can't afford to squawk this hand because we have such a good hand. We just have to set up a Reggie here, unfortunate. Focus stop something in, hopefully. We get rid of 2 Reggies, but we do get another energy switch. And we can super rod the Reggies back in. That's all of our Reggies entirely, so. Fortunate. So now we just have to top deck a Teal Mask or something. Radiant Charizard, yikes. That's a badge board. There was 1 Charizard and a Turos. That hurts. Good for us. And they have to Ultra Ball away something, so that's good. Iono goes away, Counter Catcher goes away. Pretty solid. They have to get Rotom because they have nothing. No Charmanders either. Yeah, they have Iono. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Well, we do get the Teal Mask a little bit late, but that's fine. Would have been nice if we tossed a Regidrago. Have the Manaphy. Not like it really matters to Drago because we do have Canceling Cologne, so we can Prime Catch Canceling Cologne. Kind of play. We do get the Charmander down, that sucked. That sucked. Charge. Good turn for them. Pretty solid turn for them, unfortunately. Alright, so we do get to do some things here, so. Wow, that is insane. Okay. So we have to burn the switch because we're going to lose it anyways. Going to Ultra Ball those away because we don't necessarily need... I mean, the Night Stretcher would have been nice, but, you know, whatever. So we have to go Dragapult here because we have to have a Dragapult in the discard pile to start going after the Pidgey and shit. We can go after the Charmander too. Research, get the energy switch. Insane. That was just stupid. Focus Stomp. We're not going to get down to 3, so we're not going to put Mew. Get the Super Rod. Go Nest Ball here. We'll get... I want to get a second Reggie down. Because we can grab that with the V-Star if we really want to, but we also have Ultra Ball too, so... Missy Star here. Crazy. All right, so we're gonna have to grab a Reggie back, or we have Super Rod, right? So I think we grab this back and we grab only one. We have a switch, we have a Fire Energy. I think I want the Fire Energy with a Super Rod, right? So we probably just want to grab Research for next turn. Oh no, canceling Clone. We won't cancel. We don't have Prime Catcher yet either. That's important. We have Ionos, so it's good. We can Super Rod this back, this back. I don't put Mew down, and then we just Dragapult here. So the question would be... Phantom Dive, they're going to do 240 to us, right? So... we take out the Charizard this turn? I think we do, right? Because they could Thornton. We're going to force them to Thornton. So they can get Pidgeot and they can get Forest Sealstone. We're going to force them to have to Thornton here. They can easily get Pidgeot, so... And if we can find a Prime Catcher, that would be very nice. Although it's completely not necessary. This turn might be looking at trying to find a Dragonite. Oh, Dragonites aren't in the discard, so this turn just might be an Energy Hurricane to power up the second Drago. We're going to be contesting with Charizard pretty soon, so yeah, here comes the Pidgeot. They're going to unfair stamp us. Yeah. That's fine. We have canceling Clone right back. Hey, Ziri. Kate. Hello, Kate. Yeah, we force them to have to play another Charmander down, so that's just another target. I'm assuming that it's going to be another Pidgeot here. Yeah, it'll be Pidgeot. So then we can just take out Charmander again. And then they're a turn away from being able to use Combustion Blast, which is unfortunate, but we'll see what they put active here, if they just take it with, if they base tank it with the Pidgeot. Could potentially get Prime Catcher with Pokestop too, which would be nice. But we also don't have anything set up yet, so that might not be a good idea. And a second Charmander now, unfortunate. That blows. Actually, hold on. We have Kyurem. Okay, so we just take out Charmanders. Then we have no energy. That's unfortunate. So we can canceling Cologne here, and then we have literally nothing in response. But then again, they don't either, so... I think we have to do it, right? Unfortunately. Because, like, they're going to get a Charizard out next turn. Pretty hard board wipe there. Okay, we get the Earthen Vessel. So we're an energy away from attacking with Teal Mask once we get that set up. But it's going to be a couple turns before we can get Radiant Charizard going. We just get a second Teal Mask down, and I think we might be looking at game here, so we'll see. Ideally, we use the Radiant Charizard to attack, right? We had to do it that turn. Like, there was no other way. There was no other turn that we had to do it with, so... They're going to attack with that for 280. And they can't attack for a turn. Which is fine. We wanted to cash out on this Drago anyways, so. See if they get another Charmander down. They're almost going to have to. I think they're going to Iono this turn, though. I'd assume they're going to Iono this turn. And they don't. They Pheasantipity in. And they still could. They still have a supporter, so. Still got a support card to play. And here comes another Charmander. No more Charmanders. That's brutal. Okay. Well, we've successfully cut off their Charmanders, which is extremely good. No hand disruption, so that's okay. Yeah, they have to get the Charmanders back in. That's brutal for them. It's another turn that they're not going to get Charizard out this turn, so that's good for us. They going for Duskulls. Okay. That's weird they put a Charizard back. Kind of odd. We need 3 energies to attack with Radiant, unfortunately. Can't do it. So we get our own Fez. We'll do the non-destructive one first. I think we want to Nest Ball first, though, and take out a Pokemon from the equation as much as possible here. So let me go down to 2. Go here. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Actually, I want to do this just in case. I can attach, if we get, I don't know how many energy switches we have. We have 3. We have a good chance of hitting energy switches here, so. This could be game. Boss. Boss doesn't really do anything for us, right? Boss doesn't really do anything for us? Not really. Here for 2. Flip the script. And we get another grass. We just needed 2 energy switch this turn. Or next turn. Really? Go this. I guess we keep the boss potentially here. We have the fire down, right? Yeah, we do. So we can get rid of the fire. Grab another Pokemon out that we don't want to draw into. Grab energies that we don't want to draw into. Yeah, and we're not going to get an energy switch. That's brutal. That's brutal. We need to take one more prize for us to be able to use Radiant Charizard. But we also do have an attack with Teal Mask. But we don't have a KO. Oh, we do have a KO technically on Radiant Charizard, right? I think we might still be fine. Because they can't attack this turn, they have to do something. Hello, Modest, how are you? Maybe a tall order for them, though. I mean, unless they gust up my Regidrago, and then that's fine, because then they're not killing this, but they're going to countercatch or something. We need the Drago, 100%. Just take another 2 prizes, but if they do, I don't care about that. They can't attack. They can't attack this turn. You're just chilling? Hey, let's go. Iono is annoying. That's fine. It was anticipated. That actually gives us a very good chance to get our one of 3 energy switches here. We get Prime Catcher. That's good. Okay, that's good too. Like they can't Dusknoir or else we win, so them playing the Duskulls is useless at this point. So all we really need to do is Prime Catch something that we can kill, which now they've given us a target of what we can do here, so We Pokestop. Dangerous. Okay, we get an energy switch. That's good. So they've taken 2 prizes. We need 1 more energy. We need 1 more energy. I'm gonna put this up because that's easier to retreat. An E-switch. Here. This really sucks if I don't get an energy off of it. We got it. No, we did not. Wait, I've taken 2. We need 3 energies. Yes. So we have to retreat this into that one. Yeah, because if they take 2 more prizes, then this attack's for free anyways, so that's fine. Still. You've been watching the Vee Academy videos, Modest? Really? Are you enjoying them? Or do you hate them? I'm assuming the fact that you're continuing to watch them that you're enjoying them. So they don't get to use the limit. They don't get to use Buddy Puffin. Their Charizard's gone again. They need energy to retreat to attack with Combustion Blast, and if they do, it's game, so. We just didn't want Radiant Charizard in the... Oh, they're just gonna lose the game. That's cool. GG's. You haven't been sleeping well and they're chill to listen to? Hey, let's go. Yep, GG's. Game. They've taken 4 prizes. We take another prize. It's over. There is really not a good situation for them there because we took out, like, it sucked because we had to like blow a whole bunch of energy off of our Regidrago. But we knew if we didn't do that, the Drago is as good as dead anyways, because like they can easily get to numbers like between the Dusknoir, right? They do 130 and all of a sudden Charizard just has to attack for 150, which it base attacks for 180. So we know that Regidrago not taking those KOs there is not going to matter because they're just going to get there anyways. All they would have to do, I think, is... did we take a KO early? We did, right? You see here. Or did we just take out the 3? Okay, so we just took out the 3. So if they took out, if they did a KO, that would, so if they KO'd a Dusclops, then that would be 50 damage onto our Drago, which would put us at 230. And then they would have had a Charizard, which the Charizard's stacking for 210. And then they had Defiance Band, so they actually would have, even without us taking without us taking a KO, they would have had a kill on our Regidrago had we not just taken out all 3 of their Pokemon on that turn. We had to. That was the only play that we could. Yeah, that was the only play that we had. We couldn't get fancy with it. We needed to take out all 3 of them. We needed to take out all 3 because even without taking a KO against the even without taking a KO on this turn, they would have had enough just from a Dusclops KO with Defiance Band to get the 280 damage, the 240 damage. Yeah, because we would have been down to 230 HP from the 50 damage from the Dusclops, and then they would get to 240 damage, and they would just take out Drago for free. So this was the only play that we had, was to take these out. And so that gave us 3 prizes. It delayed getting their Charizard at another turn, right? And they had to, and they did have another Pidgey. I'm pretty sure, right? Because they had, no. Right, so this was the play where we took out these 2. Again, we took out these 2, we had to delay them a Charizard. So yeah, we just used Apex Dragon, right? That wasn't this turn. So Apex Dragon, we take out their Dusclops and their Charizard, or their Charmander, which again, if we don't do this, then we lose to the Charizard because Charizard comes in and wipes our Drago. And our Drago has full energy on it, so it would have been detrimental to us. So we would have, without even taking a KO that turn, we would have done that. So we take out those 2. And they're in range now for Charizard to basically just do whatever it wants to us. But they're gonna have, like, the problem is they're gonna have to get there, right? They're gonna have to get to the Charizard. So we know, like, we're conceding the fact that we're giving them a Pidgeot, which is not the worst thing, right? Because they put the Pidgeot in, like, the Pidgeot was in the active, they retreated, and they did us a favor by putting Manaphy in the active. Now, Unfair Stamp is definitely a bait because we shuffled away a Canceling Cologne. This was the correct play from them, considering they're playing Unfair Stamp. Assuming that we had, because, like, they knew that we grabbed Canceling Cologne with Legacy Star, so, like, they knew that it was a good thing to do. Now, Iono would have been better because it would have given us more cards, but this would have guaranteed the Canceling Clones on the bottom of the deck. Unfair Stamp shuffles the hand into the deck. It doesn't shuffle the hand and put it at the bottom of the deck, it shuffles the hand into the deck. So we have a chance to draw every one of these cards, which out of 2 cards, we ended up getting it, which is really ridiculous and unfortunate for our opponent that we did, because if we don't Canceling Cologne this turn, it's a very difficult situation for us, right? Because they have 2 Charmanders on the bench now, which is very, very scary for us. It's a very, very terrifying situation because we now are in range of Charizard just blasting us. And so having a Charizard blasting us is a very, very terrifying proposition. We've already taken 2 prizes and we're in position to take 3. So that would eliminate their ability to Dusknoir. So we Canceling Cologne the Manaphy. We use Apex Dragon, and this is like a Hail Mary situation, right? Because we have to use Trifrost, unfortunately, which eliminates all of our energy that we've built up on board. So we have to be a little bit more careful for the rest of the game and decide which Pokemon we want to attack with, because we won't be able to set up another Drago very easily. So this happening, like the 2, like if it was just a single Charmander, that would have been much different, right? Because like just a single Charmander, or even like a 70 HP Charmander, because like they play the 60 HP, which does a lot for us. If it's a 70 HP Charmander, we don't take the KO on the Charmander, right? Previously, so that's a bit of a different situation for us at that point. So basically the situation that's here is that we have 60 HP Charmanders. Now they have multiple of them. The only option that we have to get rid of them is Trifrost, because otherwise they're just going to swing back with a Charizard. It's going to be very, very difficult to kill without powering up a Teal Mask and putting a Teal Mask in the way of a Radiant Charizard. So, because they have Radiant Charizard, so we're very worried about that. But fortunate enough, we had Canceling Clone, Manaphy's Wave Veil gets canceled, and then we just delete 2 Charmanders and a Manaphy. So now their bench protection's gone. Their 2 Charmanders that they've been building up are gone, and now they're down to 1. Like now I'm down to 1 prize, and then now that eliminates their Dusknoir, Dusclops abilities, because if they use those abilities, they lose the game. And so they have to rely on the Radiant Charizard, which can definitely attack because it has the Defiance Band on it, so it can definitely hit for just straight up 280 damage. And then I have to have an answer to that. So very good for that. But again, like Drago didn't have energy on it, so we cashed out on the Drago knowing it was likely going to be attacked and killed anyways. So that one's gone. And then we get our own Pheasantipity. Right, and we do everything we can to set up for an attack because they took 2 prizes, it means that our Radiant Charizard could attack for 3 energy, which would have won us the game. So we attached to the fire to the Radiant Charizard, hopefully getting us to that spot, right? Because what we needed to do is we needed to get a Teal Mask. We got the Earthen Vessel to get the fire and the grass. We attached the fire. We Teal Danced the grass. So what we're looking for is a second Teal. We got the second Teal Dance, right? What we're looking for at this point is 2 energy switches, and we only have like 13 cards left in the deck. So we do everything we can to thin out the deck. We restart. We don't draw anything we need, unfortunately. We flip the script. We don't draw anything we need. We, again, cut down as much as possible. We use the Ultra Ball. We use the Earthen Vessel. Try and cut down as much. And we just, again, we drew a basic energy off of the Teal Dance. So, like, we cut down as much as possible to take out shit from the deck that we just definitely don't want. Play Pokestop, and we still don't hit the fucking energy switches. So, like, it was really unfortunate because we could have just ended the game right there on turn 4 if we had 2 energy switch at any point off of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 draws, right? I guess technically 8 draws. We had 8 draws out of 13, like out of like freaking 15 cards to get the card that we needed, and we just couldn't find it. Unfortunate as it was. So we had to set up an alternate condition. So they helped us out a little bit by playing Counter Catcher, right? So they locked our Pheasantipity into the active, which is fine because we had energy to retreat it. They couldn't facilitate an attack because their Radiant Charizard had already attacked previously, and they can't use their Dusclopses and Dusknoirs to do anything because if they do, they lose the game instantly. So very weird that they just went straight for the Duskulls. Like they couldn't do anything anyways. And they can't attack, so they just have to instant charge. Again, we Pokestop. We finally get the energy switch, which allows us to get the attack off. So we swapped out their Radiant Charizard with Duskull. We swapped out our Pheasantipity because we ended up getting the Prime Catcher at some point. I don't remember when we got Prime Catcher, but we got Prime Catcher at some point. We got the energy switch off the Pokestop finally. I was hoping that we could just attack with the Teal Mask, and this is again another whiffed turn. So what we should have done here, because we knew that we had a very high chance of drawing the energy switch. This could have been a punt by me. I should have just Prime Catchered into my own Radiant Charizard. Because the thing was I needed 3 energies, right? Still, because they still hadn't KO'd anything. I needed 3 energies to attack with Charizard. So I needed 2 energy switches. I got 1, and they didn't take a KO, so I didn't get the second one because we had to play the energy switch on something. And then we unfortunately drew the second energy switch off of the Mew. So if I had put up the Radiant Charizard and I used the energy switch on the one Charizard and then used restart and then got the second energy switch, I could have ended the game on this turn. However, we give them another turn, unfortunately. So they do everything they can to get something going here, but we ended up just leaving the Teal Mask in the active spot because we want them to take 2 prizes so that we can just end the game. Because Excited Heart, they've taken 2 prizes, so we need 3 energies. If they take 2 more prizes, then we just need 1. Which our Charizard had already, so they took the bait. They take out the Teal Mask Ogerpon. There's nothing really else that they could do. Like it's an unfortunate situation for our opponent because like we're at 1 prize, so they can't do something like Briar, right? So like they can't do anything to take additional prize cards, and they can't use their Dusknoir because they're locked out of it. Because as soon as they pop a Dusknoir, they lose. So like they're very limited situation. All they can do is just attack. Or like stall me out. That's pretty much the 2 options, and I'll eventually get enough energy to attack, so it was basically over. And then I drew my last energy switch. Just to add insult to injury, I drew my last energy switch on that turn. I didn't need it, we just Combustion Blast. GG. So we could have ended that game 2 turns earlier if any one of the 3 energy switches which were in the deck. They were in the deck. If any one of the 3 energy switches were literally not the last 3 cards in my deck, then we would have won the game on turn 4. And playing against a Charizard, it's very That was very like, that was a tough one because you have to really manage it extremely well. But we ended up dodging the Charizard the entire game because we ended up getting one Charmander KO'd, we got a Duskull KO'd, and then we took out, the following turn, we took out 2 Charmanders and a Manaphy, thanks to canceling Cologne and Trifrost. So pretty brutal. Pretty brutal.